This is our time, and yeah, we gon' shine. You better put your blockers on before you get blind. Wildcats gon' win. Yeah, we all in.
Welcome back to another brand new edition of Sports Corner. I'm your host, Dominique Williams, and with me, I have Felix Reyes Jr. and Timothy White Jr. On today's show, we'll be getting into the NBA first-round prediction, Tim Tebow coming back to the league, and Tom Brady's offseason reaction. The NBA regular season has ended. The playoffs are on their way. Let the games begin. Tip-off will begin Saturday, April 18th. I know you guys are excited. What are your first-round predictions?
Well, let's start in that Western Conference.
Ooh,
Starting
yes.
that Western Conference?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
boy.
number 1 seed, Golden State.
Oh, boy.
I got them winning 4-1.
Four games.
to
I
one.
actually had the same thing, the same
I got
series.
the sweep. Hashtag it. Get them out of here.
I don't
Get 'em
know.
outta here.
I don't know. I think
Get
the
'em outta
Pelicans
here.
are going to
The
give them.
Pelicans?
I mean, look, Anthony Davis and the Pelicans
Right.
have been like fighting their way for the 8th spot and to make it to the playoffs. So don't you think they'll have a good run?
I think they'll win at least one game at home.
Maybe 2. They might escape with 2, maybe.
Well,
Just
I don't see
maybe.
2, but
No.
I see
You
them
know,
at least
it
winning.
might
Against the
be.
Warriors? No.
Yeah.
They barely beat the Spurs.
You know
and the Spurs didn't try to.
But think about it. The Warriors and Pelicans are 1-3 this season.
The Warriors and the Pelicans are 1-3.
Who won the series?
Who won that series?
But I'm saying
So
the
they can
Pelicans.
beat them at least one time.
Yeah.
Look, it's playoff basketball. Obviously, the game of basketball during the playoffs improves on the NBA level. Everybody knows that.
Right.
So that one that they got in the regular season, you might as well just cancel that out. It's the playoffs. It's the playoffs, people.
Yeah,
Come on now.
I just
The
think-
Warriors are gonna get them out there real
Hurry
quick.
with the
Get their
sauce.
little seven game rest until they get into that second round.
Right, I just think Steph Curry and that boy Klay Thompson, they can shoot lights out, and I just think it's going to be too much.
I don't know,
the
but
Pelicans guards.
in the West, man, forget all the sweeps. The sweeps that I have in the West is definitely the only sweep actually, like I just stated, is Golden State and the Pelicans. I'm still trying hard to get used to that.
And
Pelicans.
they beat your MVP out for the
yeah.
AC.
They really did.
Look,
Hey.
that's another story for another day. Russell Westbrook for MVP still, by the way. But anyways, I'm moving on to the Clippers and the Spurs matchup.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be a good game.
Gonna be a great one.
7 games? No.
But you know
no.
what? But you know what? I'm giving my edge to Cliff Paul and the Clips. Definitely. You got.
They say I look like him.
You do?
Cliff Paul.
You
Barely.
look like you can assist somebody. You look like you
But I
really
don't
do.
see that going 7 games.
I think you look like
But
a twin, though.
I see it going 7 games just based off the fact that, you know, the Spurs and their reputation of being a totally different team. You know, they're sipping on that youth juice every year when the playoffs
True,
start.
that is true.
So, you know, I don't want to count them out completely. But at the same time, you got DeAndre Jordan averaging 11 points, 15 rebounds, 2 blocks per game. Who's a strong candidate for Defensive Player of the Year.
Yes.
You
I'll
have
probably give it to him.
Chris
Yeah, I would.
Paul, who's averaging a double-double in 19 points, 10 assists, and 4 rebounds. The guy's
Yeah.
only 6 foot. He's getting 4 a game. So I mean, you know, like you have this, and he was quiet throughout the season because all the hoopla about Westbrook and Steph Curry and Harden. He was lost in the mix, but like I said, he averaged a quiet double-double. So you got guys like him, and you got guys like Blake Griffin to give, as we just seen, super athletic, giving Tim Duncan a little run for his money,
But
you know,
can't
on a
count out
physical
the
side.
wily old veteran, very smart mentally.
Very smart, and you know you can't take anything away from definite Hall of Famer once he does retire.
Right.
But I'm trying to figure out when that day will be.
Well, I got the Spurs because I picked them to win championship.
Of course you would pick the Spurs.
They're gonna win in 7 games. I think that they could steal one early against the Clippers. When you got Kawhi Leonard, who's been averaging over 20 points this last
I don't know. And it's also just based off the fact that, I don't mean to cut you off, but it's also just based off the fact that the Clippers are just so deep. Like they have, if you really want to look at it, they have a better bench. Well,
The
especially with
Spurs are
Jamal
deep too,
Crawford.
though.
But you have guys like Jamal Crawford, Austin Rivers, who's actually playing well under his father.
Finally.
Because he's under his father. Like, you know, you got guys like him coming off the bench, you know. I mean, you got role players that can be inserted into the starting lineup. Guys like J.J. Redick. You got guys like Matt Barnes. So, I mean, who is a great defender, by the way, who could probably might be able to put the clamps, might be able to slow down Kawhi Leonard. I don't know. I don't know.
That boy.
Kawhi's a little strong.
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
is.
Like I said, I'm not
I don't
making
think
any
Matt gonna
wild
keep up.
predictions
This is
here,
what
but I'm
makes it
just
a great
saying, don't be
matchup because
surprised.
the Spurs also have a great bench with Boris Diaw, Ginobili coming off the bench, Patty Mills. So, I mean, they can go about 8, 9, 10 deep as well.
They could. There's nothing.
Is Danny Green still playing for the Spurs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Danny
Oh,
Green
so you
is
see,
still-
there you got another one right there.
yeah,
Shooters.
definitely. They have some shooters.
He did show
but I
up
mean,
last season too in the finals.
I mean, the Clippers, they're definitely playing. They're playing well too, though. They're playing well too. That's all I'm saying.
Who do you think going to win that Houston matchup?
That
Oh.
Houston matchup. Oh, I
Houston.
have Houston in 5 to 6 games.
Houston, we have a problem.
Houston in 5 to 6
Yeah.
games, definitely.
I think James Harden's going to get to the free throw line a lot.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
think so.
And
Look, check out this video real quick.
the handicap that comes with Rondo and his non-shooting ability
Right.
will definitely hinder the Mavericks.
And
I don't
Houston
think.
can shoot.
Yeah.
They shoot threes like they're going out of style.
Almost better than Golden State.
I think they're waiting for that
hey.
4-point line.
Hey now.
They're waiting
They don't
for it.
shoot better than Golden State. Don't say that.
But
Don't
what
think I
about
let
that?
slip.
I just wanted to throw that out there just to see what you were saying. But what about that Trailblazers and Grizzlies matchup though?
I'm going Portland.
You going
Portland? I'm
Portland?
gonna go with
I
Portland.
feel like you just hate on the teams that I like. I actually feel that way. Like, you know what? I know for a fact Tim was gonna pick the Grizzlies, so let me go with Portland.
But Damian Lillard, I think, is going to be the X factor
Exactly.
in this because Michael Conley he's been injured recently, and Tony Allen hasn't really played that often.
I think that's
now
gonna
they
hinder
still
them.
have Marc Gasol and Zebo,
Right.
but without those other two guys, I think they're really essential to their.
But
playoff
what if
run.
Mike Conley comes back into this playoff series strong?
You still don't know if he's going to come back strong. He could come back, but you don't know if he's going to be strong.
That's what I'm saying. But that's a what if that's possible. And I mean, especially you got guys like the Grizzlies with the they're definitely always known for their hard-nosed defense and
Right.
their
Yeah,
tough
you're right.
play. I'm sure he's not gonna whine about the injury and try. Oh, I think I need to sit out a couple more weeks.
Right, I'll give him that.
Yeah.
It'll be a
You
tough
know,
series. It'll be a tough series.
Definitely be
Well.
a tough series. But moving on to the East though. Moving on to the East.
Atlanta.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Yes, my Nets are in it. Bro.
Barely. If
No.
Paul George wouldn't got hurt, the Pacers could have got in.
Get him out of here.
Look, the Nets have a strong case to make this at least a 6 to 7 game series. If anything, don't
No.
be surprised if they win.
No.
The Nets are a good basketball team. We made the playoffs
No.
for a reason.
Against
Barely.
against the Hawks?
Barely.
Come
You
on, the
made
Hawks.
the playoffs because another team lost.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, what if they would have won that game?
Exactly. You
What if
would've
Paul
been in
George
the
wouldn't
playoffs.
have gotten hurt? What if they would have won?
Hey, it was just a calf injury. It wasn't serious.
It wasn't, you guys.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
he's gonna be back. Next
Who
season.
cares? The Nets are in the playoffs. They can possibly win.
And
2,
they're going
maybe 3
home in
games.
4 games.
They could possibly win it in.
Hashtag get 'em
They could
outta
possibly
here.
win it in 6. No,
Get
hashtag
'em
keep
outta
them
here.
there.
Ain't no more
Hashtag
playoffs.
keep 'em there.
Ain't no second
Sweet.
round.
That's all
Excuse
I'm
my
saying.
language.
Hashtag keep them there. But my focus on the East is definitely the Raptors versus the Wizards.
Yes,
DeMar
yes.
DeRozan is playing at an all-time high,
Mhm.
averaging 20 points, 3
Yes.
assists, 4 rebounds. You got John Wall. Averaging also another point guard, averaging a quiet double-double, 17
Right.
points, 10 assists with 4 rebounds. So I mean, that can go either way. The teams are so evenly matched,
Right.
man.
I think I might agree with you.
I don't know who to
That's gonna be a
pick.
close one.
It's so close. I don't know who to pick.
I'm
What,
going
between the
Wizards.
Wizards and Raptors?
Yes.
I'm going with the Wizards.
I think
You
the
going
Wizards.
with
I'm gonna
gonna
say
be
it's gonna
about
be
7.
a 4-1 game series.
Wow.
4-1.
Wow.
I just feel like the Wizards. I mean, every year the Wizards have been getting better and stronger and better. Like I feel like they're gonna just
I mean, the Raptors
get
have
to the
too,
case
though.
and
That's
knock them
why-
down.
That's why I'm stuck in the middle. Like,
John Wall has emerged as a superstar and a leader on that team.
And he
but
has supporting
Definitely.
I
roles.
still don't think that they're gonna sweep them.
I mean,
I
win
said
it out of
I
five.
said
a
4-1.
part of me slightly.
All right, I'll be fine.
I'm
Fair.
not gonna lie. A part of me slightly wants the Raptors to win just because of all the trash and disrespect that Paul Pierce has been giving my Brooklyn Nets. Come on now. You did it last year and you exited in what, the first or second round? You're doing it again this year when the playoffs start. Come on now. How many times are you gonna bash the Brooklyn Nets? What did they do to you, Paul? Is it that serious?
Okay, all right.
Please let us know.
All right,
the truth.
we see how we feel about
How
it.
you feel?
We
That's
get
all
it.
I'm saying.
We get it.
That's all
I
I'm
feel
saying.
you on that one.
That's
So,
what I'm saying.
all right. Moving on. Tim Tebow hasn't taken a snap in a regular season NFL game since 2012 when he played with the New York Jets. Now, during the 2015 offseason, Tebow has been making plans hopefully return to the NFL this upcoming season. So, what do you guys think about the comeback? Oh, wait. Let's ask the students how they feel about the comeback first. So, we head over to Martin with this week's Street Corner.
We're back with another edition of Street Corner today, asking the students, do they think Tim Tebow should be back in the NFL?
No.
Got a reason why?
Yes, because he's still young and he suck.
Yes, I believe everybody should have a second chance being back in the NFL. Michael Vick got a second chance after coming out of jail, so why not give somebody else a chance and the opportunity to prove himself worthy when he hasn't really done nothing wrong?
I definitely think that he should be back because he hasn't really done much, but I would love to see a return, especially to the New York Jets because they need help.
Yes, I think people should come back to the NFL.
Got a reason why?
I think he's one of the best college players coming out at this point in time in his era, and coming to the NFL, he basically showed that he had to work a little bit harder to get where he wanted to be as a starting quarterback. And when he got his chance with the New England Patriots, I think he did pretty well. So come on back to you, Tebow. We miss you.
I believe so, being that I saw him grow up when he was at Florida. So Tim Tebow should be back in the NFL on the NFL roster. If not my favorite team, he should be back in the NFL.
Yeah, I think he should be back in the NFL simply because of what he did with the Broncos, how he took them from pretty much a losing season to that was back on top. Hell, they made it to the playoffs.
No,
Have a reason why?
because he did nothing for the New York Jets.
Well, as you can see, there's a lot of mixed feelings on today's campus. Me personally,
Well, now we see how the students feel about Tim Tebow coming back. What do you guys feel about this situation?
Come back for what?
See, there you go. There you go. Can't even get a word out. You already got to say something. Look, this is all I have to say. Like,
Oh,
as
snap.
a former Tim Tebow fan, I would enjoy him coming back. You
would?
know?
I would,
Like,
too.
But the thing is, from like his point of view, it might, like from his career-wise rather, it might hurt him unless he makes an immediate impact and actually, like, balls out like he did with the second year with the Broncos, just throwing that out there,
I
got that
mean-
playoff win against the Steelers. He did do something. The guy can kind of throw. I'm going to say it like that because he did
Kinda.
throw some touchdowns. And over his career, he threw 17 TDs, only 9 INTs, only 9 interceptions.
He spent like how many
It's
years?
not about
4
him throwing,
years?
It's about his accuracy. He's not accurate. He
But
completed 47% of his passes.
in a touchdown pass that he threw, which was over 20 yards, in that game against the
It was
Steelers,
20
he
yards.
threw it on double coverage
It
and
was
put it
20
right on the
yards.
money. Put it right on the money. It was over 20 yards and put it right on the money so his wide receiver could catch the ball and make the touchdown, okay? Yes, he used his legs. That's what they're there for. But who got the ball to the wide receiver? Tim Tebow. And who got it in double coverage? Tim Tebow. Who can be a great quarterback? I think Tim Tebow. What do you think, Felix?
It was a 20-yard pass.
25. It was 25.
Demarius
It was
Thomas
25.
took it 60 yards for the rest of the way.
He has legs.
he
That's
completed
why he
the
has
pass,
one-
though.
Good half of a season. Remember, they only went
He
8
sta- and when he
in
started,
the weak
and when he
AFC
started,
West.
and when he started for the guy what's his name? Kyle Orton. Get him out of here.
Ooh.
They put Tim Tebow. They put Tim Tebow in his
Right.
place. And then he balled out.
Right.
And then they traded him, obviously, for Peyton Manning. But I
Yeah.
mean, not for Peyton Manning, but they got Peyton Manning
You
in the
acting
process
like they
of
won
trading
12
But
or
we knew
13
what
games.
they were
It was
doing.
8 games. It was literally mediocre.
How is it
But
mediocre?
think about it.
8
What
and
was-
8,
what-
500.
what-
You won.
But that was
half
actually
season.
got
better
his
than the
team to
previous
the
season the Broncos
playoffs.
were in, though.
He got his team
That
to
was
the
a better record
playoffs.
than previous
Hey,
seasons of the Broncos.
what
The
it-
Broncos weren't really doing that good before Tim Tebow got there.
Right.
What did Coach?
But-
What did Coach?
as
what did
the
Coach
transition
Herm
was
Edwards
getting-
say? What did Coach Herm Edwards say? We play to win the game.
What team
We
would he be
play
on that
to
we would make
win
an
the
immediate
game.
impact right now then? What
Tampa
team
Bay
can you
Buccaneers.
put him on right now?
No,
where he
Tampa
would
Bay.
make an impact?
Oakland Raiders.
With the
Ain't that your
47%
team?
completion percentage. Name a franchise quarterback with that stat. 47%.
The Jacksonville Jaguars. He needs to go back to his hometown.
Yeah, I think
There
he
you
would make
go.
a big impact over there,
Even
being
their,
at his
even their
hometown.
quarterback had over 50% completion percentage.
How many games they win?
Doesn't matter.
Hmm?
What, 3 games? 4 games?
3, 4. Wait, how
But how
much the
many
Broncos
games-
won? 8?
But remember, that Broncos team had a great defense, had a great running game. Jacksonville has neither.
But Without
they
an
can,
offense, you can't put points on the board.
Exactly.
I understand the
You
defense
need
is great, but without an offense, you cannot put points on the board.
without a
and when
defense,
Tim
Wait,
Tebow got that
without
start,
a quarterback.
when Tim Tebow got that start and got them those wins to make the playoffs, then got them past the first round in the playoffs, he
Barely.
put points on the board.
Barely.
But he did it. That's the point. As a fan, I want to see him play.
I feel
but
like, I mean,
for when it comes out to his career, it might not be the best choice for him to come back unless, like you said, he makes an immediate impact with a team. He can't come back just for the publicity. It's time you prove the folks that you can play like I'm over here trying to prove Felix.
It's just not going to work because teams would catch up to him and his style of play. And it showed in the next season.
Well, I mean,
when he tried to come back for the Patriots, he did not do well, which is why he got cut before the start of preseason.
It was the Patriots, though.
Well, I mean,
they had Tom. It's the Patriots. I mean, you're gonna be behind Tom Brady. It's like I'd rather have got cut too.
Oh yeah, Tim Tebow should definitely go to the Patriots.
No, but
you don't even see Tom Brady leaving anytime soon.
You weren't even good enough to get third string because you know Tom Brady's gonna play. Terrific Tom, he's gonna start.
Definitely.
But you didn't even make it to where you could be in consideration for the second, just in case Tom Brady gets hurt because you know he's been hurt before. So, I mean, he wasn't even good enough to be second
not
string.
necessarily.
The way I'm looking at it is a third-string quarterback for the Patriots could definitely be a starter for the Jags at this point.
Yeah. Look, the Jaguars, they need somebody to be a playmaker on their
Tim Tebow
team.
should have worked out with the Jaguars. Probably a poor choice of a team to work out for, but I mean...
It's better than
I feel
nothing.
like any team that brings him in is probably doing it more so for the media coverage at their training camp, just like the Jets did. When he showed up to their training camp,
that was ridiculous.
It was bananas.
I think the Jets should have took advantage of Tim Tebow.
Personally, that situation made me tired of Rex Ryan and all his shenanigans that come with being the head coach for the Jets.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they used Tim Tebow as like a publicity stunt.
Right.
Like, come on now. You had him on special teams. The guy came off a playoff win, you know? He was actually at that point where he was low-key kind of, defining the odds, proving the haters wrong, saying he could actually strive in the NFL.
Yeah.
And then you bring him to the Jets, and then it's like...
I mean, come on. He got a Heisman. What?
Come on, man.
Like, why are you going to do him like that? Look at that. I just think the Jets didn't use him right. I mean, I think they should have given him more of an opportunity than just keeping around Mark Sanchez before letting Mark Sanchez go. But, I mean...
Hey, RG3's, that's another story, but RG3's coming back strong.
Yes, he is.
Mark my words.
Look out. All right. Well, as you see, the NFL's offseason is still going on. So, should an NFL franchise quarterback be having this type of an offseason?
I mean, yeah. I personally,
Tom Brady's having a great offseason.
Personally, the way how I look at it, you're a grown man.
Right.
This is not your first Super Bowl win.
Yeah.
You're not coming off your first Super Bowl win. You have multiple Super Bowl rings. So I mean, you're a multimillionaire. You're just living life. Let my man Tom Brady live, man.
I have no problem with it at all. He's like you said, he's a grown man, but I think he got kind of punked when he was jumping off the cliff.
Oh yeah, look, there goes there's the footage right there.
His wife was cheering him on like, "Are you gonna jump?
Strong black.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
As a newly recruited.
Oh my goodness.
How many teams is that now?
Huh?
2.
That's 2?
It's just 2.
Oh,
Oakland and New England. That's all.
Mark my words. By later in the season, he's gonna have 3 or 4 maybe.
Right. It's not even. You're
gonna have a team each division.
Look, anyways, as a newly recruited New England Patriots fan, trust me, everything is okay. The diehard Patriots fans that have been there for over the past decade, they treat Tom Brady like a baby. Like, oh, he can't go out like that. He can't do that. He can't jump off that cliff. I mean, if he's jumping off the cliff into the lake.
What if he breaks his face?
Matter of fact, what if he breaks his arm? Hello, we need that arm. Like.
All I'm saying is Tom Brady's old enough to know what he's doing. Okay?
Well, he was playing one-on-one with Jordan.
Look at that. Oh, wait, hold up.
This was smart. He was on Jordan's team.
Exactly.
So he didn't get those ankles broke.
Hey, but I think Jordan still got it though. He could make a comeback too.
Right. If the game was half court, I think Jordan could still play.
Really?
Yeah, I think so
If
too.
the game was
If
half
the
court.
Half
game was
court?
half court.
Get a little, you know,
score 15.
5 on
If
5.
we had a half court,
Right.
HCNBA.
He
HCNBA.
scored 15 points, I think.
You think he could drop
I think
15?
so. Really?
I think he'd average about 4.
But what about his pitch?
This guy may have won 4 Super Bowls because he was pretty impressive.
Oh my goodness.
I
Look,
really think this pitch
do you guys think him coming in with that trophy? Look at the guy. He's like, oh, he's gonna hit me.
The announcer thought that
The ball is going.
Look, the guy's just having fun, man.
Right.
There's nothing
I mean,
wrong
hey,
with that.
just won a Super Bowl.
Right, I thought
Hey, you want to enjoy it.
Nothing
Look at this. Look at him just flashing his
Look,
trophy.
living life, flashing the Super Bowl.
Look at that.
Go
Ooh.
right into the
Hey, how much you want to bet in the back of his
Super
head?
Bowls.
Still
Had he
thinking,
thrown it over the
they
shoulder.
didn't run the ball. They were 1 yard away.
I
They
know.
didn't run the ball. They didn't run the ball. That's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
But I just got one thing to say.
Hmm.
If this is what Tom Brady's offseason looked like, I want to know what
Oh,
Gronk is doing.
Gronk is chugging beer.
Oh.
Where are you at?
Oh,
Gronk is
he's
chugging
trying to
beer.
top off Tom Brady's offseason.
Gronkowski he got to be dancing in all type of bars.
Look, Gronk is
Going
outside.
Gangnam Style.
Did you see? I don't know if you saw it, the picture of it, but when they had the parade in New England, he was out there chugging beers, looking like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Having a really good season. Huh?
Really though. I mean, look. At the end of the day, as long as you're still able to get on that field and perform at a high level, and be effective and help your team win, then I don't care what you do during the offseason personally. If it's helping you, then let it help you. I mean, it's not like he's pulling a Ricky Williams stunt, living in a tent, smoking marijuana. Come on now. He's not doing nothing ridiculous.
I think it's cool to see
A different
superstars.
Be human. They still human at the same time. At the
Live
end of
your
the day.
life. Let the man have fun.
Hey, he's not a celebrity or anything.
He got his 4th Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
His team didn't really get better. They lost Reyes, so
I mean, he did it without Reyes. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh my goodness.
Like, what more can you say? His team, like you said, his team didn't get better. They lost Reyes, so technically they got they decreased a little bit defensively.
Right.
So
Hey, look. All athletes in the NFL are human at the same time, so they should enjoy their life as being NFL star players and all this, winning the Super Bowl. They work hard, so they should just spend their money and just have fun, enjoy their life. He has a full family, beautiful wife, kids, and all. So let the man be. Let him be. Hey, Tim, you got top 5 this week, or?
Oh yeah, you already know we got.
Oh, okay, you hooking us up.
Yeah, hooking you up with another top 5 coming at you right now. There you go.
Can the Pacers just play so methodical on the offensive end? Oh, Wall with a steal. Here comes Wall behind the back to Beal. Beautiful play by John Wall. That man, Larry Bird, president of basketball operations.
Is that my name? Ooh! Even though you're not going to the playoffs.
No playoffs. That was out of
No playoffs. Look at him. Ooh.
Bang.
No playoffs.
But you know what? Hey, Reggie Jackson is one of the most athletic point guards.
Reed starts the goal, knocked away by Paul. Behind the back, he might slam no.
This is why the Clippers could possibly beat the
Best candidate. Defensive player of the year. And look at that offense. Look at them offense. Look at that. He can make an offense at all. Offensive play. Get money! Look at that. That's Isaiah gonna be 6th man of the year.
Yeah, Isaiah's not going to be 6th man of the year.
Too many times you see that. A player with a nice pass, guy misses the shot. We got the #1 play this week. Oh!
God.
Get out my way.
Just moved him out the way.
Like, look at that, just
Get him
move.
out of here.
Got him.
Wow, that was crazy.
That was a great top five. Why did you jump?
Why?
Why you jump? Why you
We saw this
jump?
last week. Like, you guys gotta learn.
Yeah, this is the second week in a
Don't
row.
do this.
I just feel like, look, you're coming for me. I'm gonna move out the way. I'm not gonna be on somebody's highlight or top 10.
It's Andrew Wiggins.
You don't want to be the other guy in the
Gotta
poster.
get it out the way.
You don't want to be the other guy in the poster.
No, you don't want to be. Just thinking
I'ma
about
hang
it.
up on my wall too.
Just be like, dang, I made the poster. But you're getting dogged on. All right, well, you guys, this will be our last show for the semester as we move into recess until we are back in the fall. So, do you guys have anything to say before we sign out?
I'd like to, just say thank you for the opportunity to talk to you, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
What can I say? Oh, tune into the NBA championship.
Of course.
We will be
Tune into the finals. I mean, the playoffs beginning on Saturday. Watch your favorite team.
The Nets are going to
Here
get a couple
you go
wins in
dreaming.
there.
Why are you dreaming? Why are you dreaming?
We're not
They're gonna
dreaming.
get swept.
I just want to say thank you to everybody, friends, family, those that have tuned in weekly, for all your support, all your input on how to try to make this show better and make it what it is. We really appreciate it here over at Sports Corner. So hopefully in the fall we can continue this, make it something real special for you guys.
real special.
What about you, Dominique?
Well, I just want to say thank you to you guys for bringing me on the show because actually it began with you guys. Then you guys brought me on trying to make a difference,
Not all on us.
Well,
Yes, I mean-
it wouldn't be right if it was just us two on here. Like just two guys. Like who wants to look at just two guys?
So I bring the more of attention of visual appealing.
And also a female perspective. You know?
Well, I
Like
mean,
a Jamel
what other
Williams.
woman could talk great sports than me? I just want to.
Thank you to Martin too.
Yes, thank you to
Everybody
Martin.
that
You
helps
are
us.
the best, DJ Weezy,
Everybody
our
that
reporter.
put it together weekly.
Yes, always getting the street corner.
Marcus, Jacob.
Marcus, our audio tech, teleprompter. We thank you so much, man. I don't know what we would do without you.
Seahawks fan to the death.
Oh, yes.
The director.
The director, Burton Granger.
Bert.
Shout out to him.
Appreciate
Of
everything that
course.
you guys do.
Well,
See you in the fall.
there you have it, you guys. We'll keep you updated, with the NBA playoffs. Follow us on VCU Sports Corner on Instagram and Twitter. From Timothy White Jr. and Felix Reyes Jr. and myself, Dominique Williams. Tune in and keep sports in your corner.
Russell for MVP, man.